drove down from upstate to face off here against the worldwide competition here at Xanadu Origins, and they're getting into it. Soto, of course, a very experienced player. Probably started playing in maybe, geez, I don't know, maybe before me, 2010. I don't know. Quite an experienced player. Used to be more of, you know, a Pika Falcon kind of standard, but a few years back, quite a few years back now at this point, 2018, decided he wanted to switch to Samus. He has been a Samus main since then. Definitely one of the best Samus players in the country. I would say it's between him and MTW. And these days, I'm not really sure which one of them is better. So this is one of those, you know, old versus new matchups. High tier versus low tier. A lot of differentiators between these two players. And etab just takes that first stock flawlessly. Almost not hit whatsoever. etab, a player with a very careful style. Doesn't mean he's not willing to approach, but he wants, you know, his opponents to show weakness. He wants to exploit those character weaknesses that each character has. And really just win with the power of Pikachu. Very much a student of the game, very much someone who wants to do things correctly in textbook, and improves in a very deliberate way. Someone who's trying to learn something from every match. And Soto, you know, I think someone who has kind of that approach as well. He's done quite a lot of coaching. We saw him receiving coaching there from Jimmy Joe, just as he has that downer in her backer, the main kill confirm for Samus. And someone who does a lot of coaching of other players himself and helps others improve. So great patience there from etab. Just grabs the ledge, and he's up completely clean stock. Basically the same percentage that he had at the after that he took the initial stock. So if you're a Pikachu, you really are just completely happy to trade hits back and forth. Like that interaction we just saw, the back air for bomb, that's perfect for you. You're so happy to see that. Let's just keep trading hits randomly. I'm up a stock. I want you to have B high percent. We'll just trade hits back and forth and it'll be great. Samus, interestingly, you know, both these characters kind of share that low percent weakness. I would say, you know, Pikachu, Fox, and Samus, kind of the characters that can struggle a little bit when their opponents are at low percent. Of course, Pikachu being a top tier, strongest character, has options, but it's not quite as good when his opponents are low. Samus, not quite as many options, but, you know, definitely something you feel. So what we've been seeing here, and great DI there from etab, showing that upstate DI. Good up B. But Soto chasing him in the corner. I really like that use of dash attack. Oh, but he just runs off. Nice use of the side B to turn around. Getting a reset back to neutral here. So the first hit will probably take the stock for either player, but it's a little deceptive because this position, even if Samus gets the first hit, is still quite strong for Pikachu. Can he get the edge guard? No, he lets go of ledge. Does get hit by that up B. Nice DI means he doesn't take all the hits, but you can just see that patience there from etab. I love the way he plays in the corner. So many players would have just immediately tried to run out of the corner there. Instead, he just waits and doesn't let Samus, you know, pressure him in the corner. That's one of Samus's strongest positions, is when his opponent's in the corner, and etab just neutralizing it with his patience. etab now up 3 stocks to 1. And your mission, if you're Pikachu, just hit a downer or a backer. That's really what you're looking for. But he can't do it. Soto chases him down with a neutral air. Kind of how it starts for Pikachu. Yeah, you can see him building that damage. Finds 2 fairs into a dare. This is so much percent for Samus. It's so annoying at Samus because now Pikachu's up air is going to be so powerful. He goes for that up tilt bear. I think up air bear would have killed, but you know, he doesn't need to risk it. What a great ledge cancel there. So Soto really fighting on the back foot here. How can he come back? 106%. I think he needs one of these side platform tech chase combos, which he has seen in the past. But he goes for an aggressive fair from ledge, no jump, and that is going to be game one. A confident display there from etab, looking like he knows that matchup quite well. Guessing he's played against MTW. And so Soto maybe reconsidering his characters. Both these guys getting coached. We do have some coaching allowed here in Smash 64. I believe it's 30 seconds. But there's nobody with a stopwatch, so who could say? Soto getting coached by Jimmy Joe, who's an interesting choice. Guy who lives all the way across the country. I kind of would have expected to see Hero Pie, his SoCal regional accomplice, helping him out. Of course, etab being coached by Bob Ganoush. The #1 and #2 in Rochester, respectively. Kind of flip back and forth who's #1. I suspect Boba's mostly given moral support there. Not sure Boba's too much of an expert in the Pikachu versus Samus matchup. Doesn't stray outside of his Falcon comfort zone too often. That can help prevent etab from getting in his own head. What's up? Okay. You gotta hit this. There you go.
It's been a long time since we've had everybody together. I'm glad to see Soto and everybody.
Yeah, so we got etab here up game one. Had a nice little two-stock there. Looked quite confident in the matchup.
Okay.
Soto kind of on the back foot despite his big lead in experience. Wow, that back air converts into a grab. etab has him off stage again and just finds the back air.
It's tough to not get down there by Samus.
It is tough.
That was a really good edge guard.
Yeah, I felt like that was a little aggressive by Soto, instead of going low and doing that kind of vertical recovery that Samus has, he kind of went towards him and maybe hoped he could bait him with that down air. You can see just how much, etab respects his opponent and the way he drifts away. As soon as he hits him, he's immediately started drifting away. He does not want to get counter hit. He doesn't want to get baited into anything.
He looks, when he's neutral, it kind of looks like he's overshooting a little bit, so he's always trying to skirt at it, like you said, not commit too much, and when he does commit, keep the movement going.
Well, look at this combo.
Yeah.
Doesn't get anything off it. And he's so careful, just goes back to the stage and F smashes. And I love that. The regular get up to grab, or the regular get up to shield is such a good ledge option.
It's the only ledge option
that a lot of characters have. Yeah, it's kind of Samus's only ledge option.
That's what I said. It's all the characters. It's only options.
Well, some characters have some better ones. Pikachu has some good ones. But Samus, not so much. And he just calls it out with the dash grab. So really smart. Nice catch there by Soto. Covering the ledge with the bombs. Bomb hits him. What can he make of it? No, he just lets him go back to the ledge.
Yeah, honestly, if you're not gonna capitalize on those, it's looking pretty grim here for Soto.
A little slow. I think as Samus, you should be able to know that Pikachu's gonna up B out of that and already start chasing him down after the up B.
Ready for a tech chase or punch the up B out of the bomb.
And he has kind of limited options of where he can actually go with the up B, and you can just chase him. But Soto just didn't seem ready. He does catch him there. Finds that back air, but 3 stocks to 2 with 50% already. This is a big lead. Nice up B there, catches him, and etab not quite able to DI out. This time he gets the DI, but not quite enough to punish.
I think Soto's only chance here would be maybe try to camp top platform, but it's like etab threatens the space so well that he can't even get up to top platform.
Yeah, he's so good with those downers. Finds the up smash into down B. Not gonna kill Samus. She is quite heavy.
I don't know the exact
he just didn't have a
stats, but it can't be good for Samus. So this is a tough matchup. Then you have a good players and the tough matchup. It makes it really hard.
Yeah, and the thing is, the style that etab has been using here makes it so bad to be behind because he's just playing hit
The
and
up
run,
tilts,
you know?
the hit confirms with the up tilts and then just nair so much damage to 75% combo practically. At least a 50% combo.
Yeah, massive. This
Jab
is
grab?
so
Oh,
bad.
just goes for straight grab.
Soto desperately needs some sort of tech chase combo here. Needs to find a down air. Just not getting it. Gets back thrown. Is there any way back from this? Finds his way back. Wow. And this could be opportunity. Gets a tech chase.
Let's see it. Okay, I like
Okay,
it. Forward
a
air
little
to
weird
forward
with the forward
smash.
air,
Like,
yeah.
that was unconventional. I like it. I like it. We get
Okay,
7
calls him
different.
out. Bombs the ledge.
He's like, I'm not giving up without the fight.
Yeah, even 129%. He's going to keep
His
fighting.
back's in the corner. He's got no ledge options now because it's slow to get up. So like I said, literally no ledge options.
Yeah, Samus, very limited.
Toasted, toasted, toasted.
And etab trying to figure out if he won.
I honestly thought this was doubles. I was about to start commentating, so I was like, oh, but it's not. So I'm
It
like,
is not doubles. Jimmy Joe is just attached to the hip to
exactly.
Soto.
So I might scramble.